We're going back to our parliament coverage at this moment, and the exclusive information that we have got is that India Today has learned from sources that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has personally chalked out BJP's floor strategy in the Rajya Sabha. Subramnian Swamy met Prime Minister Modi last night, and the Prime Minister advised Swamy that he should speak on the details of the case first and then start taking name of individuals to ensure that the Congress does not interrupt Swamy's statement. Because last time around, when Subramanian Swamy started speaking, that was his debut speech. The moment he took the name of Sonia Gandhi, the moment he took the name directly of senior Congress leaders, all hell broke loose. And that is something which the Prime Minister is now advising that Subramanian Swamy must not do. We've got India Today's TV Today Network's managing editor, Rahul Kamal, now joining us. Rahul, is this a bit of an advice by the Prime Minister, or a carefully chalked out strategy that Subramanian Swamy should first talk about the merits of the case and then go into name calling?
So what we know, Sanket, is that the Prime Minister had a fairly detailed conversation with Subramanian Swamy last night, in which Dr. Swamy was advised that he must lay out first the full facts of this case, the AgustaWestland case, the omissions and commissions of the UPA, and only then towards the latter part of his speech come to the involvement of the Gandhi family itself. Because what the BJP is very concerned about is if Dr. Swamy goes out all guns blazing as he's wont to, and he's done on several occasions in the past, and starts naming Sonia Gandhi right from the front, right from the beginning, then there's a high possibility that Congress MPs would be very enraged, agitated. They'll jump into the floor of the House, the well of the House, and as a consequence, there will be no debate. The Rajya Sabha will get adjourned. So that's something the government would like to avoid, and therefore they're advising caution. Now we know that Dr. Swamy doesn't necessarily always listen to the party line. However, in this instance, he may, we don't know yet. So this is really shaping up to be a big afternoon where the BJP is going all guns blazing at the Congress too, saying that this is just posturing. Sanket, the Congress's perspective is you're trying to target Kanishk and thereby target Rahul Gandhi. You're trying to bring Sonia Gandhi into the mix by saying Signora Gandhi's name is there on those files. They're saying that doesn't mean anything. They're referring to old files like the Jain Hawala diaries, for example. Just having your name down on a file means nothing. I can have your name, you can have my name, any number can be written in front of it. It means nothing. The Congress's perspective is you have to be able to show that the money trail goes back to any of these people, and the Congress is confident that that's not going to happen. So we know that Abhishek Singhvi called me this morning to say that he'll be leading the charge for the Congress. Antony, the former defense minister, will be speaking as well. So they're preparing a rearguard action. But clearly, from the BJP's perspective, Sanket, this is as much about perception, about sullying the name of the Gandhi family. So far, there's been a, by and large, unwritten rule in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha that they don't target the Gandhis directly, or the Congress didn't target Vajpayee ji and his family directly. That's just been the way Indian politics is. You've got Subramanian Swamy into the mix now, and you've got Amit Shah and Modi, who've been targeted personally by the Congress governments for years, and therefore they don't see any reason to continue with what's been the tradition so far. A lot is changing. It'll be a very, very hectic afternoon, and all our correspondents and editors will be on the ground in our studios tracking every moment of this for our viewers.
Absolutely, Rahul. But you know, again, coming back to that point of the Prime Minister's advice to Subramanian Swamy, do you think that the Prime Minister, in his wisdom as Prime Minister, thinks that Subramanian Swamy, knowing his background, he's known to be, you know, pretty aggressive against the Gandhi family, that he must first talk about this case and then go ahead? So obviously, it seems the Prime Minister does not want him to not talk about these names, but to present his viewpoint first.
Because if there's an adjournment, then the opportunity is lost. It gets delayed till another time, and there's so much else that's also scheduled in Parliament. All those debates must also happen. Then they've got legislative business they hope to pass after the din is down. We know that they've been working back channels with the Congress. Despite all the public posturing, we know for a fact that they've been working behind the scenes. We know that a senior BJP leader went and met a senior Congress functionary trying to ensure that some of the key legislative agenda goes through once the debate on the drought and the debate on the AgustaWestland case is over. An attempt really being made over here to ensure that there isn't a disruption, that the BJP says what it wants, the nation listens to it, the Congress is allowed to respond. It happens in a fashion which doesn't lead to an immediate disruption. I think that is the message that the Prime Minister is sending to his team.
Absolutely. The Prime Minister's advice, message, whatever the BJP parliamentarians might want to look at it, is very clear. Present facts first and then go ahead with insinuations or perhaps allegations.